Wow, this is
Weow.
weowcast number, forget, probably 14.
14.
What a terrible
Probably.
intro.
14
Everybody.
sounds right.
I think 14 is
14
definitely.
sounds just about right.
My name
And we're
is,
going
of
with that
course,
intro.
is Bluff Husky, Bluff the Husky, or Husky, however you like to
Husky.
pronounce it. We have Kazless right now eating snack pack pudding.
Yeah, man.
Versus
That's what's called pudding.
video.
Oh my god.
Of course, it's
Yes, no video for me tonight, boys. Sorry.
Piper, previously wearing his fursuit head and not wearing his fursuit head. And we have a special guest who's yet to be named. So we will start talking about our last 2 weeks, because we do this every 2 weeks now. We're live and direct here in the Bluff Studios in New Jersey. Kazless, with the pudding all over his hands. How about you tell me about your last 2 weeks? Right after I talk about my last 2 weeks.
Okay.
Let's see.
Wow.
2 weeks.
Wow.
Man.
Sliding into that intro.
I just got shredded.
My God.
Sliding in DMs.
Oh my God.
Sliding them DMs.
Anyway.
So my last 2 weeks have been pretty solid. A lot of work, a lot of not work, a lot of Broncos going to the Super Bowl. That's pretty clutch. Built my new computer 2 weeks ago. I already have 64 hours on Steam. I have no life. So I literally play 7 hours on Steam every night. I have problems. I play a lot of CSGO now, almost every day. I am now Gold Nova. What? And a lot of Rocket League with the fam. But it's been a pretty solid 2 weeks. I can't complain. It's flying by. Was supposed to see Piper this weekend. That's kind of unfortunate that I can't. So I'm not going to see him for 3 weeks. Sadness. But other than that, life is pretty damn good. Except for the fact that I have no life and I have 66 hours in the last 2 weeks on Steam. That's a problem. Oh, and I watch a lot of Twitch now. God, I'm a loser. Anyway. Kazel.
Okay.
Kazolas.
Hey.
Kazolis.
So, my past 2 weeks, I graduated, and I went to work a few times. And for my Steam, I put 46.0 hours into Steam in the past 2 weeks.
God, you scrub.
Today, I bought a game where you just kind of sit there and watch it play itself. You just like make more money.
So you bought Twitch?
It's called Plantera. You just kind of click on some like vegetables and fruit, and like little dudes pick it up. So that's gonna waste my life for the next few days.
Wow.
That sounds riveting.
That sounds
so much fun.
Yo, right now I have like 2.85 million coins, so I'm pretty pumped.
Play some more CS.
You have 2.85 million coins in real life.
A lot more Rocket League, Robocraft, and I'm trying to get Bluff to teach me CSGO, but he absolutely refuses to.
That's a lie. Just flash B, rush B, done. Over.
Rush B. That usually, actually, the few times I have played it, that usually works.
There you go, done.
So.
How many hours did you say you guys had on over the past 2 weeks on Steam?
I have 66 hours in the last 2 weeks on Steam. I'm a loser.
I've got 46.
18.7.
Like, I legitimately worked, like, almost a full 2 weeks on Steam. I need to start streaming on Twitch. People need to start watching me.
There you go.
Pudding. That's what I need to do.
0.
Oh, today, I also sold CSGO box for like $10. So now I have $10 in my Steam wallet. I'm pretty pumped.
Damn. It's a good lot of money to buy crappy games where you can watch things happen. Anyway. Thank you for filling me in on your last 2 weeks. Let's go to the main bear, Ursus.
Main bear.
Why don't you talk to me?
Well, last 2 weeks. Yeah, I had a visit from a moose friend of mine, Squid Hooves, about 2 weekends ago.
A fur.
Yeah, good to Fur. If people know him, Squid Hooves, he's a great moose shooter, really sweetheart, just a wonderful guy. And then, got through the week, the teaching week, and then went up to Boston, shipping up to Boston, as the song goes. And went to Anthony, New England, which was an experience. It was a lot of fun. Met a lot of really cool people.
For those listeners who don't know, Ursus is Poppy Fur.
I'm not Poppyfur.
Damn, son.
I'm not Poppyfur. The fact that I was in the right place at the right time and happened to meet, like Duke and telephone, that doesn't mean that I'm Poppyfur. I am not.
All I know is his last picture was retweeted like 19 times. I'm pretty sure that makes you proud.
19
That's
times.
because it has Duke in it and he retweeted it. That's the only reason. But anyway, he has 9,000 followers. Jesus Christ.
God, that's great.
Yeah, really, that's fucking crazy.
Jesus.
That's crazy. Telephone he has more followers than Telephone, which I'm really surprised at. But anywho, Annie was a lot of fun, did a lot of shooting, and yeah, now just getting past the work week, avoided the snowstorm.
Oh, that
Lucky.
blizzard though.
Lucky.
Yeah, it was really bad.
You missed Blizzalas 2016.
Really, I never thought I would avoid a snowstorm going north, but I did.
Right? Right.
I mean,
So
Boston
lucky.
It's like
Boston
global
got a
warming.
blizzard, but it wasn't really anything. It was like 6 inches or something. I was like, no, that's nothing.
That would
For Boston, they're like
cripple
just
us.
laughing that off.
That
I
would
know.
cripple us down
Boston
here.
laughs that shit off.
6 inches was
So-
cripple Piper.
They said it was going to be like a lot. They said it was going to be
Oh
like
my
more
God.
inches,
Yes.
and it wasn't. It wasn't as many inches as they said it was going to be. Or
And that's when you just, send the blizzard home. Say, what, pack it in. You're not who you're talking
you got to
about.
pack it in. You got to pack it in.
Just send it home. You're lying to me.
It's
Lying to me about the
Sometimes-
inches.
sometimes you really got to just pack it in. It's very difficult.
All right, Tiger.
That's.
Oh
Anyway.
my God! Sometimes you just gotta
Piper.
frost those flakes. Anyway.
Oh my God! All right. I want to
Piper.
get back. I want to get back to some other New England conversation in a little bit, but because I have some questions for you. However, Pipe the Woozle, talk to me.
The woosle.
How was your last 2 weeks?
Stressful at first, and then I finally ended up moving in with some friends, so things are definitely getting better now.
Would you
Yes.
say you moved in with some friends?
Oh,
Yes.
You moved?
Oh god.
Yeah.
Oh, tight.
Yeah, I moved.
I didn't know you moved already. Nice.
Yeah, I moved in last Saturday. I spent all day, I made 2 runs from my house to here, carrying stuff, and my car was full both times. I'm like, I'm looking at all the stuff I've got, and I'm
Just
like,
stuffed up to.
I shouldn't have brought all this. I should have just left it there, because there was a lot of stuff I could have just done without. But everything's going a lot better, of course.
Did you move the most important thing, which is the husky?
What? Husky? What?
The
Which
husky
husky are
stuffed
you
animal.
referring to?
I know you did, but they don't know.
Oh, they don't even know about the husky stuffed animal. You got me. I thought
Husky
you meant
stuffed animals at the door?
was I supposed to move you or something?
Yeah, now let's go. I'm
Yeah,
there. All right,
come
bye guys. That's good though. Everybody's having a solid 2 weeks, and you know what? It is time. The man of the hour, Fox of the hour, the one and only
Jizz Fox.
JizzFox69 XX
Hi.
Mentova. What is up, Mentova? What's
Playing
going on?
Forum,
some Metal Gear
FA.
Solid 5.
Your name is not Metal Gear Solid 5. Your name is Mentova.
You asked me what was up.
Oh, okay. How have you been? How have you been? What's going on? I feel like I've only talked to you sparingly in the last couple weeks.
I know, you should talk to me more, you terrible person.
God, I'm the worst friend.
Dang.
I really am.
Oh, I mean, remember, I am a horrible person, so I guess I don't really blame you for not talking to me.
This is true. This is true. According to furries, Mentova is the worst person in the world because that's how furry
According to-
problems are. Furry problems
Yeah.
are. It's like admins on furry forums. That's number one, most hated.
Yep,
And then
public enemy number 1.
It's like admins on furry forums, Donald Trump. It's like it's just it's
To answer
Anything-
your question, though, I have been up to snow. I ended up, fucking shoveling and snowblowing for 6 hours, and
you would snow.
then I had even more snow to shovel the next day.
How much snow did you get?
Several inches. Or
Several.
feet, I mean, not inches.
Several
It was
feet.
4 feet.
Holy shit. Kaz, how did you not get hit by that much? You guys live. Oh, if those that
Oh
don't know,
my
Matilda
God.
lives in the same
My
state as
cat
me.
just like jumped my chair.
That's adorable.
Holy shit.
Nice.
But anyway, I got about 12 to 13 inches.
Damn, good for you, Kaz.
Gotcha.
So I
Cat
have, for those losing count, that's like the 17th penis joke in the last 10 minutes.
Furries and penis jokes? Really?
What?
No.
Oh man, that's a
Never.
no.
I got relatively the same amount of snow as you, Mentova. I got about 2 to 3 feet.
Yep, it's terrible.
We got about
So
It
what?
took so long to get it all. So long.
we got about an hour and a half of falling snow,
Oh,
and that was
God,
it.
man.
It's that Alabama snow. It's like a
We
little
actually
dusting
had
and
snow,
shit goes
though.
crazy.
We actually had snow.
World goes nuts.
Of course, it didn't stick.
You
or
need to
anything, so, I
link.
mean,
Speaking of weather-related things, you need to link that sunset into the video today that you
I
put on
can't.
YouTube.
I don't have the actual picture.
I do. I screenshotted that shit. Mentola, what have you been playing recently on Steam besides Metal Gear?
Let's see. Played a little bit of Warframe, but not too much. Been playing Dead Rising 3 because I got that on sale during Christmas. Metal Gear Rising, I got that too. That game was fucking hilarious. Oh, wait, actually, can I cuss on here?
Yes.
We
Okay.
literally have been doing penis jokes for the last 10 minutes. You're good.
Okay, so yeah, that game was fucking great. Also,
now
Whoa, but he's just like, I'm just gonna throw
What'd you
those
say?
F-bombs around.
he's got full, like, it's just gonna go nuts now. Every 2 seconds.
and I also got a Super Mario Maker that I've been playing a lot of, even though that's not actually like a Steam game, but it counts.
I forgot you have a Wii U.
Yeah, and a PS4.
Oh, yeah, I remember that. So, because I have to ask, because we did ours 2 weeks ago, our podcast after Christmas. How was your Christmas? How was your holiday season? How was your New Year's?
Christmas was alright. My New Year's wasn't very good for reasons that you probably don't want me to go into. There was a death in the family. Yeah.
Sorry to hear that.
But I won't bring that up because I don't want you guys to be all upset.
Oh, I'm
Well,
already
sorry to
upset.
hear it.
I'm gonna log off.
Oh.
No.
I just don't want to rain on the parade. I don't
No,
want
no,
those
I
feelings
know.
hit.
You're not
I
raining on
remember
a parade. You're
talking.
just being
Okay.
honest.
I remember you talking about that.
Yeah, my great grandpa died on New Year's Day while we were visiting him. We're just glad that he made it through the New Year's and he wasn't suffering or anything. But
Yeah.
not the best way in the world to start out the new year.
No.
No, not one bit. But how's it been since?
I mean, since then, it's been kind of same shit, different day. You know, still trying to find a new job. Still playing a lot of games, helping my family out.
Well, you know what's going to help you with the job hunt, right? Is if you put on your resume for Affinity Forums admin. That's
Forms doesn't exist anymore, though.
those who don't know, Manitoba is, even though all of our listeners, except for maybe 3 people, are from the forums, Manitoba is was an admin of the Fur Affinity Forums and is now an admin of phoenix.corvidae.org.net.wiz.biz.tv.
Twitch.
Whatever that long URL is for the new forum.
No.
That awful. Never mind. So we have Manitoba on as a special guest because we've been talking about having more special guests on because it makes sense. People don't want to hear me talk. People don't want to hear Piper talk. They want to hear Manitoba talk.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're really scraping the bottom of the barrel with this one.
Damn.
Oh, God, he's going in on himself. Jesus.
Wow.
So, first topic is a pretty important topic that I'm not going to start ranting on it now. I will let all of you talk,
Soon.
and then I will rant on it.
Soon.
Soon, TM.
But, okay, so furries have been getting positive press in the news recently, which I guess we're tired of as a fandom. So we decided... Yes. No. We're tired of good news. So we said, fuck that. Let's sexually harass a 19-year-old intern on a cereal box. Okay. So, for those who don't know, an in-joke in the fandom which was messaging Tony the Tiger's Twitter page, which, remember, is a 19-year-old social media intern.
That's been an in-joke for a
It's been an in-joke for a
long time.
It was picked up by Gawker maybe 2 months ago, and a lot of the posts were obviously meant to be humorous and not meant to be taken seriously. But trolls on the internet always take it seriously, so it's just going to badmouth us. So it started picking up again 2 days ago, and everybody in the fandom thought it was hilarious. So I will let... Who wants to go first? Because I mean, when everybody's done, but who wants to go first?
Well, to be fair, it picked up. The reason why you're not saying the reason why it picked up.
I was going to let you say the reason.
Oh, okay. I mean, the reason why that it got picked up was that the account itself, the Twitter account of Tony the Tiger, started just blocking furries en masse. Like, even if, and it went to the point where this person or this group of people who are in charge of this corporate Twitter account just looked at, like, if you were a furry and they recognized you as a furry, they'd block you because of all the shit that you know the corporate account had been getting, especially the sexual stuff. And so then a friend of mine started getting this hashtag going called hashtag Tony Tiger Gate. And she initially started it as a joke, and it was a pretty funny joke. It wasn't anything like really inappropriate. It was well done. It was well played as a reaction to the blocking. But then people took that and started to use that and continue these really, really blatant sexual, like, deviant shit, sending it all, just sending it to that corporate Twitter account.
Basically,
and so the
equivalent of sending porn to Cheerios. Anyway,
kind of, yeah, pretty much.
I mean, I could go with some porn with my Cheerios.
Yes, but in private. Keep it in private. This is a public Twitter account that anybody can see. Anybody can see these posts.
There's nothing more depressing than picturing what I'm picturing right now, which is just somebody just eating Cheerios and watching porn at the same time. Just like sad with the milk just dripping from the spoon. Just.
Well, I've got nothing better to do this Saturday night.
Saturday night, Cheerios. Anyway, continue, Ursus.
Saturday night's all right for Cheerios. Anyway. No, it's just Jesus. The whole thing was unfortunate because then it got picked up by public media sources.
Oh yeah.
The Huffington Post did an article based on the Tony Tiger Gate stuff. MTV did an article about the Tony Tiger Gate stuff, and now, The Daily Show with Trevor Noah
terrible show, by the way. Jon Stewart being it back.
Has been emailing furs. One fur who I've met who actually said, "All right, well, call me and talk to me about this whole thing." And I saw that on my Twitter, and I'm like, "Oh boy!" You realize that I feel like Admiral Akbar, right? It's a trap. Really, it's such a trap. It's gonna be more ridicule, and I hope that it's good-natured ribbing. I hope that Trevor Noah and the Daily Show team are smart enough to keep it good-natured, rather than just go, "Oh my God, you're just sexual deviants, right? You're just sexual deviants, right? You're just sexual deviants, right?" And it's like,
Before I let anybody else talk, I want to say one more thing real quick, because you just talked about the media thing. As somebody who's been a furry since 2001 and lived through the True Life I'm a Furry episodes on MTV in 2002 and 2003, and all that cringeworthy bullshit,
really
don't go on media networks. Nobody will like you. Nobody. Don't do it. For the love of God, nobody will like you. Me, I feel like I can go on one of those and I would have a great time because I'd be laughing my ass off at every silly thing they said because I think the fandom is silly.
And to
No,
be
man.
fair,
It's
to be
super
fair,
serious.
super serial, right? To be fair, this person
Cereal.
that I've been
Hey.
Hey,
That's
why do you think
hashtag-
I said it?
That's hashtag
Um,
some porn. Hashtag
Somebody got it.
porn.
I mean, to be fair, this person that has been talking to the Daily Show and about the potential. She hasn't actually decided to do it yet, and I think she would have a really, really great time with it. And she's very, very intelligent, so it's like I would trust her with that. But
Honestly, if
that
it's
being
John
said,
Oliver, I would say yes. If it's Trevor Noah, no. Anyway, that's just
well, that's true. If it was John Oliver or John Stewart, I'd be like, oh hell yes.
right.
But
Hell yeah, jack off to furry porn. Anyway, what's up, Trev?
and the red flag, the one red flag that I really like, a big red flag for this segment was that this person apparently was told by a representative from the Daily Show that the basically they wanted her to be in suit. And I was like, all right, red flags.
Yep.
Red flags. Major red flags. If they don't want you to speak as a normal human being, then
Maybe it's a big news story on Bad Dragon.
oh boy.
God, there's been
That's
some
too.
interesting things going on about them recently.
Yeah.
I will gladly let you guys talk about that later. Hell yeah, I didn't know
that
what's
could be our
going on
second
with Bad
topic if y'all
Dragon.
want to.
Yeah, what's
Jesus.
going
But
on?
anyway,
Anyway,
We'll mention it later.
okay.
Yes, later.
Why did I
Yes.
bring that up?
Yes,
so
what's
yes,
your-
what's your take?
What's your hot take on sexy tiger action?
I
Man,
think that the sarcastic Tony Tigergate stuff is hilarious. I think the fact that he was blocking people in massive groups is hilarious, but the things that caused that are only hilarious because of how pathetic it was.
Mm.
Yeah, I'm gonna send super sexy messages to Tony the fucking Tiger on Twitter.
19-year-old social media intern.
Yeah, it's not like it's a social media intern trying to get his foot in the door in Kellogg's.
I guarantee it's like a 19-year-old intern because when I was an intern at Elvis Duran on the morning show, I tweeted from his account every day, and all the responses were, "Oh, Elvis Duran tweeted at me." Like, no, you didn't. It's me in an office with his account, listening to Deadmau5 saying, "Yeah, thank you for listening to the show. Go fuck yourself."
Speaking of Deadmau5, apparently he got made a moderator on Something Awful.
Are you serious?
Yes.
He's also going to be a topper on Rocket League. Yeah.
We
Kaz.
need more toppers in this world. Anyway,
Yeah.
I'm more of a bottomer kind of guy.
there you go.
Oh, we know that. Just Fox 69. Kazlas, let's hear some hot takes. Sexy
hot
tiger
takes.
action. What's your hot take?
I didn't even hear about this until I guess 2 days ago when one
That's
of my
when it was
local.
happening.
It's pretty
Yeah,
much
one of my Oh, it's been going on for months.
No, but the
Well,
actual now,
yeah.
the
this
crux.
latest thing.
One of my local furry friends, I'm pretty sure he got banned, and I just took it as a joke. I was like, oh, okay, whatever. And then I looked into it later on, just because, and I was like, oh wait, people are actually doing this. People are actually tweeting, a bunch of people in the fandom were doing it, and I guess not the fandom as well. Just
No,
troll.
Yeah,
Whatever.
trolls,
No.
of course.
not.
I mean, at first I was like, "Oh, this is funny," and then I don't know. It's just the number of people doing this. It's okay, it's funny for a little bit, and then now it's just we get it.
It's just cringy now.
Move on. I don't know.
Just like that. You laugh just like that.
Ha ha ha.
They're like, put some frosting in my flakes. I'm like,
Memes. I mean, that's hilarious. Don't get me wrong. That is funny.
I mean, that's not. I don't know. That's not as bad as sending Rule 34 art to the.
well, yeah, that's definitely.
That was come on, come on.
Weasel hot takes.
All
Yeah,
right.
Piper.
Weasel hot takes.
Um,
or hot cakes. Because
I
hot
actually
pancakes
saw
would be
all
fucking
this-
banging.
I was on the Twitter feed watching all this stuff go down. Like, I was on my lunch break at work when it all started happening, and I was like, okay, this is pretty hilarious. I thought it was hilarious just because so many people were getting banned, and it's like, I'm surprised it didn't happen sooner. It's like, as a part of the group, did we really expect anything different? Like, once people started getting banned, did we really expect people to just quit and it's like, oh, we got banned, maybe we should cut back? No.
Oh,
We're all-
absolutely. That's what
We're
normal
all a bunch of
humans do,
fools, I
right?
swear.
If you get banned from something, you're like, okay, my behavior was disrespectful.
No, you make multiple
inappropriate.
accounts on a furry form. Anyway,
Eh.
But I ended up putting a tweet out
Yeah,
there,
good.
just like kind of referencing at it, and it's because I thought it was really funny. I was like, okay, this is all just a joke, but people weren't taking it as a joke with it getting like all the social media reports and stuff like that. But one thing that I also found really cool was hearing like or seeing Majira talk to the Chester Cheetah guy on Twitter now.
Oh god.
That was great. It's like
all right.
just the fact that he was
So-
he made those kind of like just random comments and like the person doing that account was like just going with it. I was like, holy crap, this guy is so epic. Whoever it was.
Shine on, you
Yeah, I mean,
crazy
they
diamond.
made a good. Right, exactly. It was just a great little bit of humor that they decided to, participate in with us.
The thing is, what audience is the Cheetos brand trying to reach compared to Kellogg's? So I mean, you kind of it
Cheetos
makes
brand
sense.
trying to reach Call of Duty swag.
Exactly.
Call of
that,
Duty swag. Woo.
that kind of audience is gonna just play along with it and know
Well, I
it's
mean-
a joke anyways. But with a Kellogg's
I will
brand,
s-
you've
here's-
got kids and you've got the parents of the kids watching this stuff. It's like, no, don't do
Mhm.
that.
All right, I want to give my hot takes.
Here we go.
This is Bluff Hot Takes here. Bluff Hot
Strap
Takes
in.
hour.
Strap in.
I'm about to drop knowledge on everybody. Knowledge is about to be dropped. I got music playing. This is good. Real life. Okay. First topic at hand.
Here we go. I'm ready.
When everybody was being banned, hilarious or blocked because at the start it was just like this account, this social media intern was definitely having a meeting with some higher up and said, "All right, you see any of these fuckers? Block, 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 block. Don't even say anything." Hilarious. I think that's funny. I think that's really hilarious because it's like, okay, that's kind of funny because I know it. I get why somebody would do that. I do. As a furry myself, I get why somebody would just randomly block accounts. So I, Piper, agree with you 100%. I think that's hilarious. What got out of control was, I get that it was like an in-joke with the fandom at the beginning, but then everybody just started rolling with it, and after everybody was getting blocked, the first day, people started posting really inappropriate lines like "fuck me, daddy," give me your tiger jizz or something like that.
There was one that was like, "Daddy,
Kiss
give me
me."
cummies." Or
Yeah.
something.
Yeah,
and
that was one.
And then it was
Yeah.
people posting all the Rule 34 porn or posting like just pornographic pictures on the Twitter feed. So like it was like if you clicked, one of the Tony the Tiger tweets, and then you just see,
All the responses.
all the responses, and it's like, and I felt like on the first day everybody was so, oh, this is hilarious, this is the funniest thing in the world. Everybody in the fandom, hilarious, this is so funny, oh my god, this is the greatest thing ever, we're the best, woo, internet, woo, no repercussions, yeah, suck my
boy.
dick. So then I'm at work the next day. I'm on Twitter, not bragging, not doing some cool shit, and I see a tweet from somebody I don't follow, and it had maybe, I would say, 80 to 100 retweets, a bunch of favorites, a bunch of likes, and it was chastising the community in general, saying, as a community, we shouldn't be doing this because, it looks really bad on us, and it's like, oh, so it takes one person getting retweeted 100 times for people now to be like, wow, we fucked up. Because what do I see on my Twitter feed for the next hour? Wow, we screwed up. this was bad, guys. I mean, like, the jokes were one thing, but then posting all this other stuff was bad. And it's like, this should have just been the general consensus from the freaking beginning. Because the person going on a Kellogg's brand Twitter account or a Tony the Tiger Twitter account is probably a parent who's like looking for coupons or some shit. It's not somebody who's like,
See, here's your major flaw here.
Yeah,
You're
go ahead.
assuming that these people think like rational human beings and adults instead of fucking men's children.
oh no, I agree that 90% of the furries involved
Yeah.
were acting like little kids. But in my theory is it should have just been from the jump where people realize that that's kind of fucked up, because then you have all these other people who aren't a part of the joke who are seeing this stuff. And yeah, okay, at the end of the day, is a lot of the social media on Twitter in terms of from branding funny? Like, yeah, like when the whole Drake Meek Mill rap battle was going on, I think Hamburger Helper tweeted Meek Mill something like a diss, and it was hilarious because it was like, what the hell is Hamburger Helper tweeting? You know, like it was funny. So like at the end of the day, do they interact? Yes, but there's a level of interacting, because at the end of the day, these are brands, these are advertising. It's posting that stuff on there is just going to look bad for the rest of the people in the fandom who aren't doing that shit, and then who have to explain why the hell a bunch of people, like, why I had to explain to one of my coworkers at work, like, dude, are you posting stuff to Tony the Tiger? I was like, no, absolutely not. You know, like, why? Like, it just makes everybody look bad. And why does it take one person getting retweeted a bunch of times for people to be like, oh shit, we really did fuck up? Like, yeah, I posted something on Twitter where it was like, we should have just been in agreement from the beginning that it was stupid. It was, why? It's like we get really good press, really good things happen, and then just we all decide that's too much fucking good. Just knock it down. Knock it down. Just start doing some stupid shit. And I was just, the whole time I was sitting there, I was like, it's just like I couldn't understand why everybody decided that they needed to post something overly sexual to what's clearly a 19-year-old social media intern, and why we all together, not us, because we all are in agreement that the original bannings blocks were hilarious, because I think they were. But the after effect, why most people in the fandom all got together and said, yeah, let's keep doing this. Let's all look bad. Fuck it. Let's do it. I want to get on MTV News. Let's do it. You know? And it's just...
Or the Huffington Post.
Right? Like
Like
I mean,
the Huffington Post.
The Huffington Post article at least acknowledged that the original stuff was a joke. But...
yeah.
But it just bothered me because it just makes us look bad, and then I have to explain to a coworker who knows, and it's like, you know, it just looks bad, you know, and it's just stupid. The original stuff hilarious, but the second part just bothered me a lot, and I just don't understand why I feel like every bad thing that happens in a fandom, it takes one person to tweet something that gets retweeted a bunch of times for people to be like, oh wow, that was really fucked up. Like the stuff that happened at the cons. I feel like it always is just one person on a Twitter feed, and then now everybody's in agreement that it was bad. You know? Anyway.
It's the furry hive mind.
That's been Bluff's Hot Takes. Thank you for letting me rant. Does anybody else have anything else they want to interject with this?
No filters from people. There are no filters. With
No
a
f-
lot
It's
of
pretty much
people.
everything stops in the past day. Like
What's
for
that?
the most part, have most like I don't know, like the Tony the Tiger Twitter account they posted. Let me get it.
Yeah, they posted something where it was like, there might be little kitties looking and stuff like that. Like, it's like,
Let me get the quote.
they shouldn't have to post that. You know what I mean? Like,
Yep.
Yeah.
I'm all for showing your stripes, feathers, etc. But let's keep things great and family friendly if you could. Cubs could be watching. Happy face. Has like 2.4 thousand retweets, 3,000 likes.
Oh, and if Tony the Tiger wasn't the only thing, there was also the Pizza Hut thing that happened.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, do you want to eat it? Yeah, if you do,
Would
you
you
eat
want
your
pizza
pizza
or
not
not?
first?
It's like pizza or not
Oh, no.
first, and then
No, it was do you eat your pizza not first?
oh,
And I was just like,
Oh, I see it now.
no, you didn't do this.
No.
Pizza Hut,
No,
please, you
Pizza
don't know
Hut.
what you're doing.
Oh, God.
You don't know
Why?
the storm that is about to hit you, Pizza Hut. Really?
Oh,
Oh
I'm
my
doing it right now.
god.
Let's do this.
Oh, there were so many. Where there's an Applebee's thing as well? Like, wasn't like every social media thing? And then you said Majira with the Chester Cheetah thing, which I thought that was funny, but that was happening before everybody was posting all the bad shit.
Some
That was-
people started RPing with corporate accounts.
Yes,
Literally
Yeah, I saw
RPing.
that.
but I feel
with
like all of
corporate
this,
accounts.
all of this was happening before people started posting the really bad shit on the Tony Tiger page. I feel like once everybody figured out that the Tony Tiger page was just banning people immediately, that's when like the Chester Cheetah people were like, "Oh yeah, hell yeah, come over here, woo,
Mhm.
we want your business."
Right?
Surprised
Oh my
Snickers
God.
didn't like come in with like a hot take.
I
And
was
you like
not
the phrase
first
hot take, don't
at Pizza
you?
Hut.
I love hot takes. It's hot takes.
Keep thinking you're saying hotcakes. I'm like, ooh.
I want some.
No, I keep thinking that too.
I want some hotcakes. McDonald's hotcakes are actually fucking banging.
There's a bunch of phrase posting under the Pizza Hut.
Yeah, the first one I think it was like what is it? Please not me or something like that. Pizza Hut.
Pretty much.
You're saying, oh, mer, and their first not then pizza. Winky face.
Oh man.
Get ready for the phrase to blow up this tweet.
Oh shit! Wow, Pizza Hut, you fucked
I
up.
treat them to the not first, then we go up for pizza.
Did Domino's get involved or?
Oh my
like a
god.
dice worm not sliding down my throat. Oh boy.
Oh my
shit.
god.
Oh, we're awful. Why are we a
terrible.
thing? Why are we a
I
thing?
don't know. Because God's not real.
There it
Oh,
is.
shit. That is fucking hilarious.
Because God's not real.
It's hot. Mento is hot takes.
Hot takes.
See, hot takes? Or okay, hot takes?
Mento was hot takes.
Wow. Freaking red panda with dick on the brain.
Damn.
Whoa.
Where's Steve when you need him?
Sleeping.
Oh, sleeping, huh? All right, wait. So there was the chested Piper. There was the chested cheetah thing. It was Pizza Hut. Apparently, I didn't know that. Are you aware of the Applebee's thing?
Was there an Applebee's then? I know
saw something
you
about that. It's
mentioned
like,
Majira, but
someone was RPing with Applebee's account saying they barged in. It's like, oh, I need this some sort of shrimp thing. He's like, and the Applebee's replied back yelling, "Hey, get this person. We need the shrimp, whatever it was. Stat. We need it." And it's like,
Yeah,
Like,
it
they
was
were
like
actually
I
going
think the
along
person
with it.
started with. Yeah, the person started with like asterisk, like they were starting a role play, and it was like a fox walks in, shaking his tail or something like that, and it was like, you know, give me unlimited shrimp now or something like that, or no, barking incoherently at the menu or something like that. Oh, big day!
Oh, man.
Big day for Twitter social media interns. That's,
I actually got the
Yeah.
Applebee's account to tweet at me.
what did you say to Applebee's?
Let me pull the conversation. Avery posted saying that he was reading all the Applebee's replies, and I was like, "Yo, I'm totally going there Saturday night." Applebee's has a possum PR person, and Applebee's responded to both of us like, "Oh, there's many of us." I assume he means PR people, not furries. But says, "There's many of us. We can't wait to see you."
Every Applebee's has a PR person.
Every single Applebee's in the world has their own PR guy.
like I'm kind of
And
curious.
he's trained to roleplay with furries.
I'm kind of curious, like what brands would actually like do that sort of thing.
I'm sure if you tweeted at like Alpo, it would be like or like Iams or something like that.
Right.
I need to get Denny's. Denny's is another well-known account that don't they have like a they have a Reddit account or for some sort of
Yeah, Denny's
4chan
Denny's has a
or-
Denny's has a really good Twitter account. Hamburger Helper at Helper, hilarious account. They're really fun.
Hamburger.
I swear to God, dude. One day at work, I was just scrolling. That's why I knew about the Drake thing. Hamburger Helper went in. Like they are hilarious sometimes. They don't really tweet that much, but it's at Helper. Who else? What's Smacks? The frog. Smacks.
The Sugar Smacks frog.
Yeah, they're
Oh.
funny too. I forget their account. The Chester Cheetah account now, that's obviously a must follow if you're a furry now. That's 100%.
What account? Oh, the Chester the Cheetah
Yeah,
account.
that's a must
I'll
follow.
follow him.
Denny's though, I haven't had Denny's in a while.
I've
I've
never
been
to
to Denny's.
But the only
I
reason
feel
I
Maybe
was
not missing much.
Like a million Denny's by you?
no. But the only reason
It's okay. You're not missing that much.
the only reason I named off Denny's was I remember they have more than just a Twitter account. They have like I can't remember what
It's more
website
than
it
just
was. It's
Twitter.
one of the meme websites, and it's like they post random crap, and it's like the weirdest things that they say, and it's like way out there with some of the stuff. Is
Well, when you're selling biscuits and gravy for $2, I mean, you kind of have to really, you know. You know what? I'm gonna tweet Waffle House. I'm gonna be like, Waffle House, how do you feel about furry porn?
that'd probably get worse
As long as it has
press
some
than
hot maple syrup.
How do you feel?
Anyway,
Hey, hey, Burger King. How do you? The original chicken sandwich is great, but what about this dick?
they'd be like, if you liked it, then you should have put some fries on it.
Yo, Burger King fries very underrated. They're very
They're
good.
underrated.
They're very good.
I just had them the other day.
Anyway.
Yeah, they're actually very good.
It's all
I
about
was impressed.
favorite fast food. Hot take. Go ahead. Go quick.
Hot
Go.
take.
Shit.
Favorite fast food.
What the shit?
You can only eat one fast food restaurant for the rest of your life.
It's a tough choice because I like them all for different things.
If you pick more than one, you die.
I have my answer.
Oh. Shit. I don't know. See, it's like Wendy's has the best chicken nuggets, McDonald's
Oh,
has the
they
best
do.
French fries, and then Burger King has like a balanced mix of both. That's my
That's
opinion
true.
on it.
See,
That's a
you
good-
guys live in an area where you have the best fast food, and you didn't talk about it. Hardee's. Carl's Jr. Hardee's.
Yeah.
We don't have
Slam
those.
it.
There's
I-
a
Yeah, I'd
Hardee's
say
up in
Hardee's.
Western Maryland that I stop at when I go over there, but
I have no
Not one
Hardee's.
around
My
here.
closest Hardee's is 2 hours away.
I still would rather have Whataburger.
Whataburger is phenomenal. So is In-N-Out, but I only get In-N-Out when I go to Vegas every year. Another 6 months till I get to have In-N-Out again. Yeah. Okay. So that silly fast food
So-
conversation was brought to you by Whataburger. You had mentioned Cazolas and Mentova about Bad Dragon.
It was more like a continuation of what's already been spoken of, I
Ah.
guess.
How
Right?
so? How so?
What do you mean?
I feel like
There
we
was.
didn't talk
I'm trying to
about-
look for it right now.
I feel like we didn't talk about dog dildos.
But there's also another topic to talk about too. But anyway, they're both controversies in the furry fandom. What
Why
do you
is
know?
Bad Dragon having a
Why is Bad
controversy?
Dragon a conversation?
There was another person who wrote up a thing, wrote up a whole document about the rape allegations against the owner of Bad Dragon.
Oh shit! So this is real stuff. This isn't
Yes.
just like my dildo came crooked.
no,
This is
like
Yeah.
apparently the guy who owns Bad Dragon is like a horrible person and like
not
some
shocking.
crazy rapist and like sexual abuser guy and apparently openly fucks
Allegedly.
animals. Allegedly.
Right.
We're gonna
like
say
from-
that we're gonna say allegedly because we do not know.
Holy,
Yes.
is this so? This is not just somebody trolling this guy. This is like legit.
No,
why?
like-
Why is this not like on Twitter? Like,
Just Google Bad Dragon rape allegations, you see all these posts from a bunch of different times. Also last
I think
February.
that's something I don't want in my Google search history.
Yeah, really. No
too.
thanks.
Bad Dragon and
No,
rape. Yeah, that's
no,
a
I'll
great
pass
combination.
on that. I'll take a
Who
pass.
cares about it?
Take a hard pass.
I'll just type in allegations.
Allegations.
Forms.vivisector? What the hell is that? Do I want to click that?
Nah. Nah.
Uh,
So what was this?
oh,
just,
here we go.
like,
Here we go.
more
Encyclopedia
stuff
Dramatica. I'll go-
cropping up. Like, is this just more stuff cropping up? Like more accusations, like about the old stuff, or is
It was
this stuff
I don't know
is it
about
new?
any of the old stuff from a year ago, but this new one was a guy who used to live with Camo, I think his name is Camo, yeah. And he just saying he lived with them and kind of sexually harassed them, forced them into some situations, stuff like that.
Yikes!
Stuff of that nature.
Yikes!
I will say I'm trying to read about this right now by using Encyclopedia Dramatica, and their first line is hilarious. Bad Dragon is an English company specializing in grotesquely oversized dildos designed especially for men of taste.
Man of taste. Wow. Okay.
Wow, I had no clue that this was like a real story, like not just like somebody
yeah,
just like
it's-
being angry about the company. Like this is like a legitimate
Yeah.
story.
I saw on Twitter a few days ago when I woke up. I was like, okay.
Yeah, I managed to avoid that one, thankfully.
Yeah,
Wow.
there was like a Vivisector thread going into detail about it.
Okay,
that
what
I
is
saw.
Vivisector? Because that's the first link. Should I click that?
It's like some weird like furry drama forum, I think.
Okay,
At
nope.
least that's what I think they are.
All right.
I mean, it's not like it's going to be gross or anything. It's
Okay.
just-
You use the word forum. That's a no.
Oh.
And he goes like, nope.
Yeah.
Nope.
Once he said that's true. Once he
Forum.
said like,
Nope.
literally once you said it's some weird furry for like once you said 4, I was like, oh, X. Like if you saw my screen, I'm not even kidding. I clicked the X so quick. Like I was just like, nope, I'm good. Don't need to be a part of that. I'm all set. Wow, so that's something that definitely we should obviously research a little bit more before we talk about. I had no
Right.
Yeah, really.
Like I only saw on
That's-
Twitter for a few minutes.
No,
and I
once
was
you
like,
once you
okay,
mentioned
moving
Bad
on.
Dragon, I just assumed it was some kind of like, you know, some kind of like what's a furry problem? Like it came 2 weeks late in shipment. Like you know, you know.
There is something else
It
that's been
wasn't
going
big
on.
enough. Sorry.
But yeah, there is something else that's been going on that you've all probably seen at least a little bit. That's been going on with Fur Affinity, and that is
Oh yeah.
That's-
with Silver Eagle.
Yeah.
I didn't read any of it. I
Yeah.
skimmed over it. I was like, for Affinity stuff, forget it. I'm not gonna read
Is
it.
that still a website?
So basically,
Yeah,
a
it's been-
very TLDR is like a guy named Silver Eagle was hired to help code or recode or fix code, stuff like that, for Fur Affinity back in October, and he said he put in about 450 hours of work into the coding, and has never been paid.
What?
Ooh.
And
Oh, it
so
gets
he
better.
went to IMVU, like wrote an email and like asking him for payment. They said that they don't have like any documentation of her contracts, which means Dragoneer didn't put in the paperwork.
So basically, this guy was working for free for almost 2 months and never got a paycheck. And
Pretty much.
more
Yeah.
than 2 months.
Yeah.
How did
Dude.
he keep working? I wouldn't have
400
worked.
hours.
I don't know.
I wouldn't have worked after the first week.
Neither would I.
At this
Fuck.
point,
Well, maybe he was fed. I don't know. Maybe he was fed some interesting information or bullshit, or I don't know. It could. I mean, we don't know. Again, we don't know what's going on. All the information. All I've seen on Twitter, at least at the latest, is that IMVU got involved, and IMVU is apparently guaranteeing him pay.
Oh,
So-
for like almost a month. That's a lot of money.
Right.
And what was he doing for them?
He was working on the code rewrite. Basically, I listened to his video where he discussed everything that happened, which, again, there's 2 sides to every story, so
Right.
whatever he
Exactly.
said is obviously his side, and there could have been other things he didn't mention or mentioned differently. But basically, he said like they brought him on to help with the code rewrite stuff. He was gonna get he didn't specify the amount paid, but he said it was like barely livable wages.
Oh,
Like it
Jesus.
was way less than what he should be paid for a position like that. But yeah, they agreed that they were gonna pay him that much, and he kept like asking like, "What's going on with my pay?" And he said that they kept having different excuses as to why it didn't go through. So eventually, he stepped down, and because they weren't paying him, and then like they said, like IMVU had no record of his contract or anything because FA apparently, well, they just said that the problems were on not on their end. That's what IMVU said.
So basically, they were gonna fuck this guy over.
Yep.
Classic.
I mean, there were some other complaints he had, but I mean, at that point, it's just getting kind of like targeting people or specific people, and probably best not to do that.
Call me crazy, but wouldn't it be a lot easier as a company to like make sure everything runs smoothly? And wouldn't you make more money that way? Because then
No,
more people are
that's
gonna
way-
go
it's
to the
way too
website.
easy.
And
It's
then
way
like
too easy.
that's way too easy, huh? God, why are we so bad as a fandom with
Like
everything?
you can't just be a decent human
I
being.
don't get it.
Oh.
Why are we so bad? I just don't understand it. It's not that hard. So just be good. Like I don't get it. Oh,
Being a decent person is a Well, but it doesn't really extend to, it's not just the fandom. I mean, it's just humanity in general has so many absolutely awful people, who just don't know how to be a decent person.
I agree.
So it's not a fandom problem; it's a humanity
I
problem.
definitely agree.
Unfortunately,
Joseph Stalin, Adolf Hitler, Mentova.
wow,
Yeah,
going
fuck
straight
that
to the
guy
big,
in particular.
going
Just-
straight to the
Just
big leagues.
Stalin, Hitler, Mentova. I mean, it's just we just can't, as a people, go on. So remember, Mentova's a terrible person. I.e.,
Yep.
according to forums.phoenix.otherstuff.org.net.tv.net org, whatever that long
Dot
address
penis.
is.
.net.org.
I'm sure penis.org is definitely a website. I'm not going to click it.
Nope.
No, something about that website makes me not want to click it. It's like penisanonymous.org.
My computer crashes. I'm sorry.
Oh, Kaz is going in.
This webpage is not available. Doesn't exist.
Penis.org? Really?
Penis.org. Not available.
Wow.
Maybe penis.com.
What about vagina.org?
Vagina.
Oh, stop.
Virgina.
Stop.
We don't
Let's
talk about that stuff here.
But, why
Wow.
not? I want to talk
Not-
about them.
Wow.
Uh,
That's not the opinion of weowcast. Not the official opinion. That is.
only the opinion.
Disclaimer. Please don't get mad at us.
No, but those are very vital resources.
I mean, you're
for
probably
the
going to
human
get people
population.
mad anyways because you brought me on, so fuck
send,
it, let's do
send
this shit.
all of your hate
There we go.
tweets at Mentova_Fox. Is that your
wait.
Twitter handle? What is your Twitter?
Mentova_Fox.
I was there
There
when
you
you
go.
made your Twitter.
Yeah,
That was
I
the
was
first
really
tweet.
drunk.
That was your first
Okay,
follower.
Brian Williams.
No, I was because we were at a bar in Pittsburgh. No, listen. We were at a bar in Pittsburgh. And it was $14 for 2 Coronas, 1 screwdriver using Grey Goose, and 1. What did Josh get?
I don't remember.
He got like a Jack and Coke, and it was $14. I remember Josh, his friend, looked at me after I looked at the bill, right? And he goes, "Oh, what is it? Too much?" Because I was like shocked. I'm like, "Are you kidding me? I got like the next 3 rounds. Let's do this shit." It's $14, like the price of 1 drink in New York City. Like $14. I still have that receipt, by the way. It's in my wallet
Awesome.
because I still show it to people
Save it for next year.
because people are like, "Wait, what?" By the way, apparently that area of Pittsburgh that we're in, mad sketchy. Had no clue, and we were just drunkenly walking around.
Oh yeah,
Oh.
I had no idea where we were or what was going on. I'm like, they
I like that
they
we just-
live here. Just
we were just walking through the Omni at like 3 o'clock in the morning, just. And then Josh lost his ID or badge and had to get it back. Do you remember that?
yeah.
He had to walk back when we were back in the room. That was funny. Fun times in Cleveland. Still Cleveland. Anyway, how are we on time, peeps?
It's 11:46.
We got a few minutes left.
We got a few minutes
Bluff.
left, boys.
What's up, Bruce?
Bluff, you had asked me that you wanted to ask me something about A&E.
Yes, yes, okay.
Hey, let's talk about some
talk to
positive
you.
things.
I wanted to.
Yeah.
Why is my monitor so hot? This is a brand new monitor. I mean, it was refurbished, but still.
Well-
It's like hot as fuck. I have 2 monitors now. This one's really
I'd
hot.
say it's hot because I'm on it, but I don't have video.
No, you're
turned-
not on. You're not on this monitor. Okay, what I was gonna ask about A&E was First Year Dancing. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Did they have signups there, or was it you had to pre-reg?
What, like the dance comp?
Yes.
I think you had to register for the dance comp, and then you had to show up to tryouts, and then the main event the next day.
How many suitors were at the competition?
I need to. It was a handful. I don't know quite the exact amount. I could try and look on YouTube here real quick to see who was in the background of the dance comp videos. But it was a really strong dance competition. Storm
feel like I only
got
saw-
it in.
I feel like I only saw some videos, and it didn't look like there was a big enough crowd there, which was actually kind of disappointing. Because I feel like that's one of the cooler things.
Yeah, I mean, you do have to realize that Enter New England this is only their second year as a convention. So they grew from like 700 or so, I think.
Which is still
Yeah.
huge. They beat FAU.
For their first year. I mean, that's
I
pretty
mean,
awesome.
it's not hard to do that.
They beat FAU the first year. Then 700. I mean, what FAU have? 500?
Well, this past year was like what, like
600, if that.
like 600 or so. But yeah, and so this year they nearly got 1,962 in the A&E. So yeah, the crowd was medium. It wasn't huge, but some great dancing. Bamani, the tiger, took it home, and he was awesome. Storm was pretty awesome. My boy
Well, I mean, that's standard.
Kintari, New Jersey fellow Jersey Fur, won, I think, either third or second.
I think Storm was third.
Okay, so Kintari was second, and then Bamani was first, the Blue Tiger.
First.
First. But yeah, Dance Comp was solid. Really, really, really a lot of fun.
That's good. That's good. That's what I wanted to know about, because that's one of my favorite things to go to. And I missed it at Furpak, I think, because I was still sleeping. It was at like 11 o'clock in the morning. I was like still out.
That I don't remember. That makes no sense though. Dance comps are usually later in the day.
I was definitely sleeping.
Like in the afternoon.
I was definitely sleeping. Apparently, I was drunk. I don't know. Anyway, does anybody have some last remarks? Piper, any last remarks?
Nothing.
Nothing.
I got nothing.
Nothing. You got nothing. Oh
Cass?
I need to get. I'm feeling what's the word? The encouragement, the motivation to commission for a reference sheet. So if you have any recommendations, please tweet at me at
Neon
weowcast
Neon
or
Slushy.
at
I don't know if my
Kazless
friends open for
Neon
commissions or
Neon
not.
Slushy. It's like $35.
Neon
And it's like one of the best references you can get.
Well, Neon Slushies are very, they're like more
They're more
fursuit style.
They're more fursuit
references,
style.
yes?
Yes, but I feel like for a couple extra bucks, they'll
Well,
do
that's what I
like
want.
color and stuff like that.
Yes.
Oh, if you want a fursuit reference, then yeah, Neon Slushy is the way to go.
Because it's the cheapest and the best turnaround time. I was able to get mine done in like a week and a half, which was awesome because that's when Made For You opened up, and I was like, oh shit, I need a reference.
So yeah, how's your suit going?
It will be complete in either June or July. I'm hoping for June, obviously, so I can wear it for AC. And I still owe a couple bucks.
Isn't
but
AC in July though?
AC is in June this year. It is the end of June. June
The end of
30th.
June.
Starts June, ends in July.
Yes, June
Damn.
30th. Yes, I would like to have it in
Pretty good.
June because then I could bring it to me too, also for the World Series of Poker. So yeah, I will definitely wear the head in there. You don't even know. I definitely will.
Oh my god.
All right,
Get on
shout
that.
out to Neon Slushy. This person seems it's I don't want to say basic, but like it's basic, but like
That's
it's
what it is.
very
It's
good.
it's a basic reference. That's what mine is.
Yeah.
Go to my FA. You
I
can see.
mean, they're the best type of references for like fursuit makers because little
See exactly
tiniest
what you need.
details are just
Yeah,
exactly.
go to. You've seen my reference on my FA.
Yeah, I have, yeah.
Yeah, that's Neon Slushy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's just last words.
Last words. Just hope everybody's been doing well. I'm happy that I've seemingly gotten a lot of attention from my last couple pictures.
Poppy fur.
Shut up. Not
Versus has
Poppy
more
Fur.
Twitter followers than the four of us combined.
What?
Matova, you have like 100, right?
Uh,
I got 90 something.
I've got 130.
130, okay. Pipe, you have what, 60, 70?
No, I've got 34.
Yeah, but your other account had like 100, right?
Yeah. What about your
Those
other
weren't
account?
those weren't furry followers though.
Oh,
That
but
was my actual account.
Oh, okay. All right,
Twitter
so
followers, I've got 51.
Kaz
Be
is
sure to follow
50.
me at Kazless Yee. That's YEE. At the
Follow
Make sure to
everybody.
donate to his
Please.
Patreon. Donate
Patreon.
Patreon. Make sure to follow him on Twitch. He live streams.
Oh yeah, twitch.tv/Caslis X. You can follow me there for some mad
Actually,
Twitch
for real though, if
streams.
you want to follow me on Twitch, twitch.tv/ClearLizard. Anyway, go ahead, Kaz. Go ahead.
Isn't it a /?
Shut up. Backslash.
Oh man.
Friend me on Facebook. I probably won't friend you back because I'm not adding furry scum to my human Facebook.
Oh
Damn.
damn.
Rip.
Shit.
Rip.
Wow.
I follow your human Twitter account.
Yeah, but on your human account.
No, I don't.
Wait, wait, what?
You don't
My
know
Facebook
my
account?
No, I'm not on Facebook.
Oh, I think. I
I'm
thought
talking about
Facebook.
Twitter.
Okay. Just. Oh, you
Oh,
did say
Facebook.
Twitter.
Facebook sucks.
Yeah, he was talking about Twitter, and he was trying to
Yeah,
say
anyone can
that.
follow me on Twitter. I don't
Alright.
care what you are.
Make
You
sure
could
to
be
hit me up on
Otherkin,
Instagram.
You could be Hitler. That's fine.
At Bill Gates
Wow.
on Instagram. Make sure to follow me on Xbox Live.
Hashtag Secret Hitler.
Make sure to
let's play
follow
that.
me on foxyf.net/Mentova.
Foxyf.net. Is that
Make
an
sure,
Wow.
actual site
it has to
Friend
be.
him on Second Life.
going in?
Friend Second Life. Make sure to friend me on Second Life. Friendster.
Foxyf.net is not a real website.
Friendster. Make
You're
sure to
right.
follow me on my official Twitter account at Sweden.
We accept Pizza Hut and Frosted Flakes as donations.
Yeah, Pizza
Yes,
Hut. You want to
we
come
do.
through? Give us that
yeah,
nod.
yeah.
Come
Something
through,
cool
yeah.
about Pizza
Not
Hut?
first. Come
Give
through,
us-
not first.
Give us that.
Hashtag not first.
All right.
Hashtag
No,
not
but for real,
first.
but for real, shots out to Frosted Flakes. You guys actually do
Yes.
make banging cereal. Even though Captain Crunch is way better. Let me get that money, Captain Crunch. Let's go.
All right.
Well,
We gotta wrap
Where
up,
else?
guys.
Where else can we follow you? Make sure to follow Piper on MySpace.
Yeah.
MySpace.
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 I feel like every time we record, it ends up going to.
This is just so funny because it's literally dude,
Absolutely.
every like YouTube video always ends with like
Yeah.
somebody
Like,
saying,
comment,
"Follow
subscribe."
me on 9 million different social media networks. Make sure to subscribe."
If you like the video,
Like,
make
favorite,
sure you like,
subscribe.
subscribe,
Like button.
thumbs
Like,
up,
yeah, hit the
favorite,
like, first, subscribe. You know, come on.
5-star rating.
make sure to smash that
Oh
like
Dig
my
it.
God.
Like that's every YouTube. It's hilarious. Every YouTube video ends the same way. It could be like just somebody with 10 views, and it's just like, yeah, make sure to hit me up on all these services.
Give us a good rating on Urban Spoon.
Urban Spoon.
Like Urban Spoon.
Oh,
This bear wants a good Yelp rating. You
yeah.
know?
Oh my god, Urban Spoon. That's hilarious. God, Urban
Oh,
Spoon.
versus.
Urban Spoon was an amazing iPhone app in like 2009, and then I don't think anybody uses Urban Spoon anymore.
Why is
Alright.
not first like my most actioned tweet ever?
I don't know. All right. Anyway, hit me up on Apple Maps. Mentova, do you have anything special guests left to
Yes,
say?
Minty.
Man, this went by pretty fast.
All right. Good job. Okay.
Good job. Good
Thanks for
effort.
scraping
Wow.
the bottom of the barrel.
Well done.
That's okay. This went pretty fast. All right.
All right, you want to close out, Bluff?
Yes, I will say thank you to special guest Mentova Fox. For
Yes.
real
No
though.
problem.
For real though, he's good people.
No, I'm not. I'm
Fuck
terrible.
you. Shut up. Fuck the haters and yourself because
Fuck
you always
the
talk bad about yourself. You're fine. Everybody else, for Ursus, Kaz, Piper,
Hey.
and of course me, Bluff.
Of course.
Peace out, everybody.
Peace out.